Hi, welcome to We Politics. I'm Rob Miller. Today we have as our guest Ernie Lamont, Ernie the Baconman Lamont. Ernie the Baconman Lamont is a businessman. He's operated several businesses over the past 30 or 40 years, including an advertising business and his Baconman business for 40 years. When I first met him, he was also working at the Ford Windsor engine plant, old plant 2 off of Drouillard Road. He retired from Ford after 30 years. Ernie, welcome.
Thank you.
Today. Why are you running for mayor?
Well,
Why again? This is your 4th time running for mayor.
I see what's going on in the city of Windsor, and my 2 candidates are saying, we'll bring vision to Windsor. I've already brought vision to Windsor with the casino I introduced November 25th, 91. I'm a guy who wants to replace Amazon with 50,000 jobs over 40 years. I feel that I can accomplish this through a second casino, an aquarium, a Cedar Point type amusement park, a checkered flag raceway, and an amphitheater at the Windsor Airport. That will create 15,000 jobs.
Now, you've run 4 times, or this is the 4th time for mayor. You've run twice from for city council. Why do you keep running?
Because I feel that people in Windsor deserve to give me a chance. I'm the only one that in this race that has done anything for the city of Windsor as far as creating jobs. I give right now, through the casino I introduced, $24 million to the city, $180,000 a month to local 404 and union dues. I feel the city of Windsor taxpayers, when you look at the entertainment at the casino where they don't have to go over the river, I feel that Ernie Lamont has the vision to create the jobs that I said I would do.
Now, I don't want to upset you, but I can accept when you keep saying you brought the casino to Windsor. A lot of people brought the casino to Windsor. You'll admit that.
Well,
we had two governments. We had a number of mayors that worked for this over the years, and it eventually came under the NDP government. Dave Cook was the point man for the NDP, for the Ray government when they opened the casino at the old art gallery. And I remember the first day it was even broached as a subject was Bill Doherty. I did an interview with Bill Doherty where he wanted to create a European-style casino that would pay for a downtown arena and eventually connect the casino to the arena. That never happened. But the concept lived on. Now, you may have given it some impetus, but you weren't there in the beginning. I'm sorry.
Well, let me tell you something. Let's get it straight, okay? On November 25th, 91, I went to City Hall. John Milson was the mayor. Rick Lamo's note and file, and Mike Hurst seconded, okay? And after that meeting, the next day, and the reason why I went to City Hall, because I had contacted Dave Cook. And he said, Ernie, you must go to City Hall to get permission to go to Queen's Park, and that gets the ball rolling. But Tom Wilson at the city council meeting that night said, this is a provincial matter, and Rick Lamos and Mike Hurst, note and file, and that was it. So the next day, I went to Bill Doherty's office and told him, without casino gambling, your arena ain't going anywhere. So he said, Ernie, let me run with it. So he run with it with the NDP ties and with the union. They got the casino in Windsor. But before that, there was nothing said about casino gambling in Windsor.
Okay, let's agree to disagree. I respect your tenacity and your love of this city. There's no doubt you have that. But I gotta wonder why you keep running. You've been rejected by the voters.
Well, the people of Windsor, I mean, they give all these other gentlemen that become mayor of Windsor an opportunity to move this city forward. And when you look at all the different things they've done over the years, you got an arena that's in the bush that should have been downtown. You got a Canderel building, a white elephant, under my curse. You got John Milson that did 32 million into the Cleary Auditorium. You got Dilkins and Eddie Francis and the city council that put another white elephant downtown, the Aquatic Center. And now under 4 years, under Dilkins, the crime is terrible in the city of Windsor. Homelessness are not being taken care of. Who else is going to do something? Matt Marchand is going to do big ideas with taxpayers' money. Ernie Lamont is saying to the taxpayers of Windsor, no more giving money to the homeless at all. No more contributions to them. If they want to get off welfare, we're starting a new transit service in Windsor, and the money that we're paying you now, all the people on assistance, social assistance, you get a job in Leamington. Now we're putting people to work. Now they have an opportunity to make their life better.
What kind of job?
Working in the greenhouse, the marijuana, paying $15, $20 an hour, depending on your qualifications. Nobody's put out that platform to create jobs and get the people off welfare. Do you know the Windsor Arena is sitting there empty, where that could be converted into a homeless shelter right now? And really, it's a shell. So you got washrooms in there, you've got showers, you've got offices, so they could convert that Windsor Arena into a homeless center as long as the homeless people are willing to work. But nowadays,
don't they want to build a high school there? The
this is
Catholic
Windsor,
School
Rob.
Board wants to build a new central high school.
Rob,
there.
this is
Central
Windsor.
Catholic Central.
Everything takes such a long time to get anything done in this city. The only guy that really did something good, and I got to give him credit, was Mayor Eddie Francis. He got 2 underpasses under Walker Road, Howard Avenue. He fought like hell to get the city a better deal on the Easter Road. I mean, the Herb Gray. So I give him credit for all that.
Parkway.
The Herb Gray Parkway. Got to give him credit for what he done there.
But let's talk about what you can do for the city.
Well, what I can do for the city is if you're buying a new Ford or Chrysler product, only after 2019, when I become mayor of Windsor, I will give you a $200 rebate on your taxes for 3 years. That's a savings of $600.
Where does that money come from?
That money comes from indirectly the taxpayers, okay? But that money
But you were just complaining about other candidates are going to spend taxpayers' money.
But
so now you're saying you're going to spend taxpayers' money.
Well, if you look at Ford and Chrysler moving out of Windsor, then we have no base, because when those jobs are gone, they're gone. As far as a new transit service to the county, no charge. You put advertising on the buses. The advertising pays for the buses.
Baconman ads?
Baconman ads. Anybody who wants to advertise indirectly pays for the buses, pays for the drivers, pays the gasoline. And then we put people to work out in the county and that money that we're saving from taxpayers can be used as a subsidy for the cars. You got to take from one to save the other, to promote the other.
So how do you have enough time to run your businesses with all the time you spend running for office?
Well, I only work 25 hours a week in the winter and 15 hours in the summer, and I got a very productive business. But, basically what I said about the rebates on the cars, the money that Fords and Chryslers contribute to the city of Windsor, and by buying the big Ford and Chrysler vehicles in Windsor, they give them actually a rebate. It's not a bad idea, because it's going to keep the jobs in Windsor, and I think it's good for the city of Windsor.
Now
If that's the only thing that I'm doing is taking taxpayer, I ain't taking any taxpayers' money. I'm only basically is that the $200 that we're giving back each year per vehicle, I think it's a win-win for the city.
So what else? What else would you like? I read one article said you'd be willing to raise taxes to fix infrastructure like roads and sewers.
Yes, I was going to do that, but then I said to myself, you know, back in the first time I ran for mayor, I wanted to introduce toll roads. And toll roads at $1 each way into all entrances into the city will do all the infrastructure that we need. When you look at East Row alone, 75,000 cars a day at $2 a day, that's 150,000 a day going into the coffers to start construction of the East Row Expressway starting October 22nd, 2018. Now, don't have to wait tomorrow. You start right away.
Okay, we've got a minute left.
Okay.
Tell us give your pitch, your elevator pitch to become mayor.
That's all I'm saying to you, the taxpayers of Windsor, that given Ernie Lamont a chance, maybe all my ideas that I brought forward today are maybe not the best, maybe the $200 rebate. I don't want to use taxpayers' money, but I think a second casino, an amusement park, aquarium, checker flag raceway, an amphitheater at the Windsor Arena will create 15,000 jobs, high-paying jobs, construction jobs, and also I would like to bring in some 747s to convert them into tourist attractions and put aviation at the airport and hire 300 people to convert the planes into boutiques, offices, and etc. And basically, every person who leases a jumbo jet could hire people and put people to work also.
Okay, we're out of time. Thank
Okay.
you for being here, Ernie.
Very good.
That's We Politics for today. Join us next time and check out the other interviews with the other mayoral candidates on WeTV.